Hey guys, for our Info 441 final project, we created a game called Maximus, which is a turn-based battle royale strategy game of survival. So according to Judith Moskowitz, which is a psychologist from Northwestern University, she said that humans are wired to come together physically. And loneliness has become a widespread problem in modern life, and social distancing has exacerbated this problem. Typical forms of communication such as social media and Zoom has created certain difficulties, and it's not good to socialize over them for long periods of time.
Our solution is a recommended real-time interaction with friends. For this reason, we created a game in which friends are allowed to play against each other and experience the unique community dynamics of their friend group.
So just speaking on the architecture of Maximus, we originally were writing it in Go and splitting up into microservices, but for the sake of focusing on the product itself, we decided to move into a monolithic architecture with a main Node Express server to host the lobby and game logic. So on this diagram, you can see that the client communicates with the server, and then the server communicates with a Mongo database where we store the game and lobby state. In terms of the stacks, the client is written using TypeScript and Next.js React. The server is written on Node.js and the Express server through JavaScript, and it interfaces with this Mongo database, which we use instead of something like Redis because we had a lot of nested structures. And so in terms of communication between the client and the server, we're using WebSockets primarily because we need real-time results and actions from the client and the server. So this is whenever a user gets kicked from a lobby, leaves a lobby, or the game is started or moving through different turns, then we need that instant feedback to be shown to all the clients. And after we did that, we deployed using CapRover, which is a platform as a service, which is based on Docker containers. And then we're just hosting that on DigitalOcean VPSs.
For our user story, as a person suffering from effects of loneliness due to months of quarantine, I want to find a way to reconnect with my friends other than through Zoom or typical social media platforms.
And so here is a quick demo of the game. This is the main screen that you're greeted with. You just enter your name in here, and then you have a choice to either create a new lobby or join an existing lobby. In this case, we're going to create a new lobby with a code. And so now I can send this code to my friends, and then they can all join this lobby, and they'll just populate into this container here. And so once everyone's here, I can kick the players I don't want, but we're just going to go ahead and click Start Game. And as you can see, all the players are surrounded in a circle, and everyone starts off with 100 health. Your choices on a turn are to either attack, shield, or charge, and you can choose a target, being either yourself or another player. So you can imagine some dynamics where you might shield yourself and other times where you might shield another player to gain their alliance. And so in this case, I'm going to go for a shield. And by doing this, any attack that's incoming will be halved in damage. And so after every player submits their turn, you can see the results of that turn all executed at the same time. And so speaking about the charge dynamic, basically a regular attack will do 10 damage, but when you charge, that'll allow your next attack to do double the damage, which in this case is 20. Okay, so it looks like unfortunately there I got eliminated, and so the ring becomes just 3 people. And so we can speed through the rest of the game here. So just wanted to call out this section called the how to play, which opens up a modal that will detail all the instructions on how to play. Yep, so in this case, we have a game over condition where Jason won. And so after that, everyone's just kicked back to lobby and then you can start another game.
So in terms of the challenges and takeaway from this project, the most difficult part is actually setting up multiple listener on both the front end to the back end in order for them to properly emit the message when event happens and receive proper message from that specific event. And basically we had to set up private channels for different game lobby so the other player outside the lobby won't get the message. And the easiest part is actually just setting up the proposal for this project. If we're doing differently, I think we'll basically try to manage the backend written that in TypeScript so that we don't encounter a lot of weird bugs. And also, if we got more time, we probably implement more features like adding different cards for different effect and make the client to choose different weapon they want to use. And overall, we really enjoy this project.